In this meeting, we're going to look at how to use your personal ID, meeting ID, to start a meeting with Zoom. If you don't have the application on your computer yet, you can go to zoom.us, come over to the top right under Resources, and click Download Zoom Client. The very top option will let you download the client onto your computer, and then the next step is to install it. I already have it on this computer, and I have it open at the moment. If you don't know where it is on your computer, you can, if you have Windows 10, you can type it in the search, and as you can see, the Zoom app will show up, or you can save it on your desktop as a shortcut. But as you can see, I've already got mine open. We're going to go to the Zoom webpage. They have a good link describing how to set this up. First, you'll want to set the permissions up in your profile page on the website. So you want to say, I want to use this for instant meetings, your personal meeting ID, and if you follow their steps, that will point you to how to get to that part of the profile. Save your changes. Now in this section, I just want to bounce back and forth between this and the app to give you a broader context. So you have the ability to start an instant meeting from this video icon. So if you click on it and you click here, then if you start a meeting, it will start up with your meeting ID. So that's a quick way to do it. And then you also have the option of scheduling a meeting, but right now we're focused on starting a meeting with your personal ID. So just to give you some context, this is what the app will look like. I believe it's very identical on Windows and iOS or Mac. This is the icon I was referring to. I don't want to click it because it would reveal my personal ID. But if you click that down arrow, you can tell it to use your personal ID for when you start a new meeting. So every time you start a new meeting, it will launch it with your personal meeting ID. Now you can get that link. Let's see if they show it on here. Like this would be your meeting ID link that you can get from your website, copy it, and send it to people. So they can join it. So anytime you start a meeting, that link stays the same unless you change something. Unless you change a setting. If you have a pro account, you can change your meeting ID. So then that would change the link. But under most circumstances, that link stays the same. So whoever has that link will have the ability to join your meeting until you change it. And if you change your password. So you can copy that link and send it to the participants. And then anytime you start your meeting, it will start. Now, you can go into meeting settings here, which that shows some of my account information, so I'm not going to do that. And you can also, you'll see a spot where it says personal meeting ID up here, and then you'll be able to click on a copy invitation in that section too, and you can actually start the meeting in this meeting section. And you can send people the link that way. You also have a way to change the password and do some other setting adjustments within the meeting space on this app. I hope this gives you a better idea on how to launch an instant meeting with your meeting ID that can stay consistent and that people can always get into without, well, as long as you've got the meeting going, without you having to send a different scheduled meeting all the time. And you can, within the settings, you can say it require a waiting room and all those other security features as well. This concludes the video about using your personal meeting ID.